Hey. Oh, what is a swift? A swift looks like an umbrella without without the fabric on it. And there's some yarns. Let me pull one out here. There's some yarns that come like this. This is called a hank of yarn, and it's stored. Actually, that one won't open very nicely. Here's another hank of yarn. It's stored like this. And when you untwist it, it comes off like this. And you have this giant circle of yarn. This one's tied together in that one spot. Well, Hank skein, it's all a bunch of yarn, but there's also how it's wrapped. So what you do, so you have this thing that looks like an umbrella. You take this, which is 2 yards, the standard size, and you put it over your umbrella thing. And you should be able to let go of it. The umbrella thing will hold it in place. And if you have what's called a yarn ball winder, the swift will actually turn while you're winding the yarn into a ball or into a cake. So you have this umbrella thing spinning. Actually, you know what? Somewhere I have a video of me and Jingles trying to do this. It took us 20 minutes. I was gonna like do a speed up thing. Let me find it and play it. Hold on. Let me try and twist this back together. Oh no! Oh crap! It got stuck on my watch. So some of your nicer yarns will come in this format. Um, you know, if you go to like Michael's or Joann's or whatever, you don't see this often. But if you go to a store like that has natural fibers, people who spin their own yarn will do it in this format. Yes, yeah, Emily does. She does her stuff. She winds it, and it comes out in a cake. And so once you wind it, it's a thing like this. These are called cakes. So Hank, cake. Uh, See, this is what I would call a skein. This is like a center pull skein. They're just, it's all yarn. It's just how is it wrapped up? So there's the Hank, the cake, center pull skein, and this is a hand wound ball. So let me find that video. It's here somewhere. Like it's saved in my computer because I recorded it with uh, the same system as when I do my streaming. So, okay, did I do it this year? Did I do it last year? Hey, Pixie Firefly, hi! I have a new camera set up. I wasn't able to get everything I wanted to do with it, so it's a little wonky. All right, so Twitch. Somewhere I have my videos. Where did I save that? OBS videos. Not streaming videos. 721. Oh, okay, that was. Right, test number 7. Now we've taken off the. Oh, that I was doing audio tests. So. Unfortunately, I have to open each one. Would I prefer to be hanked up for dyeing or caked up to be used straight? I suppose it depends on what I was gonna use it for. Um, like the Hank stuff, the hang stuff you can't use directly. I would probably cake most of it. Alright, these are all 2018. So let's see. Alright, that's a streaming one. That's a streaming one. I feel the streaming one. Sorry guys, I have to open up each up one by one to What? Was my mic not on, guys? Hello? Maybe I actually labeled it something else. Crap. When would I have done this though? I don't think I did it over like Christmas time. Cause like that's the last time I sorted my videos. Hmm. Okay. All right. I wonder. Let's see. Let me try and be a little smarter about my searching right now. So I go to view. I want to go to details. Maybe it'll tell me like how long it is. No, details. MKV, you tell me the size, length, there we go. I'm looking for a video that's about 20 minutes. I can sort by the length of the video. That is helpful. Because streaming videos are going to be like 2 to 4 hours. Alright, some of these don't have a length associated with them. Check these out. That's weird. Some of these, yeah, really are funky. Alright, so that one's set as a 20-minute video, so let me skip to the 19-minute stuff. Take a look at these. Nope, that's a streaming video. Sorry guys, I thought this would be faster, but when it'll be worth it. Yes. All right, found it. Wait, no. I found the start of it. Did I stop it at one point? Oh, that's right. I did like a pre-thing. Oh, it's 19 seconds. That's what that was. Hmm. Okay, I have... Let me do a screen capture here. So it was November 10th. Let me resort by date. Did I not get an entire thing? Because these are all like seconds long. 19 seconds, not 19 minutes. Did I did it not record the whole thing? That would be awful. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're going to be watching this in 3 parts because I kept stopping and starting it. Alright, so we're going to do a display capture. And it's completely silent from what I remember. I think because I didn't have any audio. Right, here you go. So this is me setting up. And forgetting something. Stopping the video. That's why they're only a couple seconds long. This is setup part 2. Oh yeah, and I have Corollas there behind me. Yarn ball winder. And I had to fix the camera. It was being really weird. And Jingles coming in. And me asking him to help me, honestly. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one at fast speed, because this is what I was originally intending to do. The playback speed. So we'll go... Oh, actually, can I not change the playback speed? I can jump ahead. Yeah, so this is me kind of showing how it works and how I set this up. And you will see me screw up. But that's how crazy this gets. So that's the yarn ball winder. So we're talking about a winder. That's the little device we're talking about. And I mean, they all look about the same. So yarn ball winder. Now the problem with this particular yarn ball winder, that little thing I'm pulling out and it's falling over, that's a problem. It's not supposed to fall over. That is a Swift. I have almost poked myself in the eye with this before, which is why you saw me like pull it away. But as you'll see, the Swift was actually too small, which is one of the reasons I threw it away when we were moving out. We extended it to its largest possible size. And, yeah. So if you guys were around when you saw me making the sparkly pumpkin, this is the yarn I wound up for the sparkly pumpkin. And you can see the Swift is not big enough to hold this. And I'm struggling. Yeah, I did this video with the intent to do it with, like a speeded up thing. Oh wait, you guys can't see the whole thing. Oh no. Hold on. I forgot that, let me make this just a touch smaller so you actually can see the whole thing. This out of the way. Alright, there, now you can see the whole thing. Because there's going to be some stuff that happens sort of off to the side there that you're going to want to see. Like when I really start going, Jingles actually helps me. He gets in and he starts helping me. So. What? Wait. Oh, Raven Blue! Hello! I know you can't see me right now. I'm like waving my hands in the air. This is a video of, sorry, I'm trying. Oops, you guys can't see it if I do that. Of me trying to use my yarn Swift and my yarn ball winder. I had done this back in November, and with the intent of doing a speeded up, like a faster version, hoping that it would all turn out fine. But I can jump ahead here. There we go. Here's me starting to wind it. I did miss you, Raven. Actually, there's a couple people who are mentioning they hadn't seen you in a while and hoping you are okay. So. Yeah, this is not live, what we're watching right now. I'm just describing what's happening. Game Howlers, hey! So what we're watching, Game Howlers, is me at my old place attempting to wind a ball of yarn properly using a. Well, I'm live right now. The video's not. Here, let me pause the video. Now display capture. Hi, I'm here. But we were describing how to use a yarn Swift, and I said I had a video on how to use a Swift, and it's actually a nice fail video. So this is how it's sort of supposed to work. You have the yarn ball winder, the Swift moves appropriately, but the thing is, this particular Swift is too small for the yarn I put on it, which is why I have to go so dang slow. And Jingles was watching me struggle and felt bad, so he like stepped in, tried to help. The Swift is going too fast for the yarn. Yeah, just lots of struggle. Yeah, that little piece in the yarn ball winder kept falling over. I'm kind of skipping forward, guys. Muffins? Game howlers! Your owl died? No, buddy. Oh, man. That really sucks to hear. I'm sorry, dude. So as you can see, I got this working for like a few seconds at a time. Excuse me. I'm gonna jump forward a bit. Jingle's helping out. And, oh yeah, so at this point, we sort of decided to take it off. This is me saying, yeah, you want to hold it out? Hey, Ollie Spazzy, how's it going? Yeah, hi. Yeah, so, I did this how-to video back in November. Well, it really wasn't a how-to video. It was just sort of a here's our experience, and it turned out to be way more interesting than I expected. So, because I haven't done the editing where I can do the speed up process, um you can watch us struggle. I've been very busy. This is my first stream in 2 months. Um I'm gonna fast forward a bit here. Kind of watch some of this. We did sort of get this process to work out, so we've taken the Swift down at this point. Jingles has figured out how to hold it to help me out. Little hand flick so it didn't get caught. Like it was working okay for a bit. Yeah, this went on for a while until I fucked up. And what you want to watch about where I screw up, you want to watch that bottom disc on there. That bottom disc is supposed to stay white, and no string is supposed to go underneath it. What's going on, Spazzy? That sounds very, very exciting. Are you? You've been streaming, right? All right, so I'm trying to watch where I screwed up because after the fact, I know what happened, but we let it go on for so long. Yeah, it's kind of a large scale bobbin, yeah. Look at that, Spazzy! Woo! Congratulations! 63 toss, 63 high. Roger. Oh, man. Grats, grats, grats. I'm still half watching the video here. Yeah, the hand one is cool. I love the frog. Like, that's super good detail. Because I was watching him and his hands and, like, how fast I could go. I wasn't watching the yarn on the ball on the winder. I should have been watching the yarn on the winder. Because at one point, as soon as it hits the as you can see, it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's about ready to hit that silver thing that's holding it up. I kind of ignore it and keep going. I should not have ignored it. So he's having fun over there. Like, he's getting a little bit of a workout, but he's having a good time. You can't see him, but he was enjoying it. I think he was more enjoying, like, my super intense, like, look on my face. And of course, there's the cat sleeping in the background. He doesn't give two craps about what we're doing. Other than we're being probably a little louder than he wants us to be. Yeah, that's laziest cat ever, but he loves that blanket. The blanket's here now. Yeah, at some point, I missed that it was screwing up. Yes. But when you see what happens, I did this in such a spectacularly bad way. I'm gonna zoom forward a little. Hold on. Maybe I zoomed forward too far. I went back a little. Yeah, see, at that point, I've pulled the thing away and I got it. Yeah, you see it's wrapping around it. I just figured it out. Yeah, so lessons in winding your yarn. I feel we did everything wrong in this one session. We did everything wrong. We had the wrong size Swift. I didn't pay attention to the yarn guide, that silver piece that kept falling over. I only have the top one. That's the only one I have. I got it as a hand-me. Actually, I got both the Winder and the Swift as hand-me-downs. But I'm pretty sure they're hand-me-downs because they're both kind of broken. Um, so what ended up happening? It overall, I'll just tell you guys. I'll kind of click forward here. Jingles ended up taking this completely out of my hands. I was getting frustrated. He was getting frustrated watching me. We did not want to cut the yarn. That's the big thing. We did not want to cut it. So, like, we got super serious about getting this out. You put a longer tube on the tube that the yarn winds on and push it up when it gets too full. Yeah, this turned into some serious business, Spazzy. Like, we yeah, so like, here's my crochet hook, here's a needle, whatever you need. Like, I felt like a complete idiot. Just because the only other time I'd wound yarn, it was with an electric ball winder, and it was a much smaller skein of yarn. Much, much smaller bit of yarn. This was a pretty large skein, which I'm a bit nervous to like. Okay, I'm gonna start skipping forward again, so it's not because it's just a lot of us staring at it, honestly. And I had put it on this plank of wood to keep it. It happens to you all the time. I am so glad that this isn't. You took the bloody thing apart. So Marilyn, this is a very familiar scene for you. This is a very familiar thing to happen. You have a sidewinder, it skips sometimes because I dropped it. You want another one, but you like it. Yeah, like this is my first time using this one. So, I didn't know what to expect. But I videotaped it. Like, because I'm like, this is. because people have asked what's a Swift? How do you use a yarn ball winder? I'm like, okay, logically, I know how to do it. Like I set it up all correctly in the very beginning. Now we'll skip forward here. At some point, I think I get up and actually turn the camera. Right here, yeah. It's like, this is what it's come to. Like, because what happened in this case, it got stuck between the gears. So we started off with a yarn ball winder and a Swift, and we manually replaced the Swift with his arms, and we manually replaced the yarn ball winder with me just sort of grabbing it and rolling it. So we went from. Actually, I might still have the cake around here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah, I have it. It's a little messy. Alright, I'm just gonna pause the video and we'll go back to live feed. Live feed. Over here. Display capture. Hi, hi. So, here. This is the cake. It turned out okay. The top part here is a little messy. This was the bottom. So this is a bit messy. But this is the top of it. Like the top part is still very nice. We did try to keep it as good as possible. We did not cut it. So like that's the spoiler of the video. We did not end up cutting it. Yeah, we worked through it enough so that we didn't have to cut it. And that was the goal. You don't want to cut your nice yarn if you don't have to. Little knots as possible. You want as few knots as possible. So, I'm gonna go ahead and we don't have to watch the rest of the video. It was just me skipping through it, being like, here's how it went. Pretty not great. But I still do want to get it, there's the culprit, the one that kicked the yarn Swift out. Haha, yeah. Did I get a center pull cake or an outer with that muck? Center pull. It still started off as a center pull, so it still will work.